1979 USA 1 cent Conantaro. Could a 1979 penny in your pocket be worth thousands? Hey there, coin collectors and curious minds. Welcome back to the coin capital where everyday coins could lead to extraordinary value. Today we're diving into the 1979 Lincoln 1 cent coin. It might look like just another copper penny, but stay tuned, because there are some versions and errors of this coin that can fetch serious money. So grab your coin jar and let's take a closer look at the 1979 penny, and why some are worth way more than a cent. Historical background: America in 1979 was a time of political change and economic uncertainty in the United States. Inflation was rising, the Cold War was still in motion, and technology was beginning to change how Americans lived and worked. Amid all this, the U.S. Mint continued its job-producing coins to keep the economy moving. The Lincoln penny had already been in circulation for 70 years, and by 1979 it was still going strong. Originally introduced in 1909 to commemorate the 100th anniversary of Abraham Lincoln's birth, it became the longest-running coin design in U.S. history. Design and symbols. What you see on the coin obverse, front, a right-facing portrait of Abraham Lincoln, designed by Victor David Brenner. The inscription "In God We Trust" at the top. The word "Liberty" to the left of Lincoln. The date, 1979, to the right. Coins from Denver carry a D mint mark. Philadelphia coins have no mint mark. Reverse, BACA features the Lincoln Memorial, designed by Frank Gasparo. Above the memorial, United States of America. Below, 1 cent. Just above the memorial, E pluribus unum, meaning out of many one. If you look closely, you'll see a tiny statue of Lincoln seated inside the memorial. A rare example of a person depicted on both sides of a coin. Mintage process. How the coin was made: the 1979 Lincoln cents were made using a 95% copper and 5% zinc composition, just like most pennies from the 1960s and 1970s. They weighed 3.11 grams and were struck using large coining presses at 3 different mint locations. Mintage numbers. Philadelphia, no mint mark 6/018 515 000 to Denver. D mint mark 4 139 357 254 San Francisco. S mint mark, proof only 3 677 175. That totals over 10.1 billion pennies made in 1979, making it one of the most common U.S. coins of the 20th century. Rarity: are any of these coins rare? Most 1979 pennies are very common, but some versions are rare and collectible, especially in the following conditions. High-grade red coins. Those graded MS66 red or higher are tough to find and highly sought after. Proof coins, S mint mark. These were made specifically for collectors and are only found in proof sets. Look for deep cameo DCM finishes. Error coins. This is where rarity kicks in. Double die obverse, DDO slight doubling on the date or letters. Off-center strikes. Missing part of the design, especially valuable if 40% or more is off. Clipped planchets. A visible chunk appears cut from the edge. V error. A die break between the B and E in Liberty that looks like an I. Value. How much is it really worth? Let's break down the general value range of a 1979 penny. Type: estimated value. Circulated: common, $0.01, $0.05 MS63, MS65 red. Uncirculated: $0.250, $2000 MS66 red, $200, $60 MS67 red. Very rare: $150, $700 plus 1979 S proof PR 69 DM $5, $201979 S proof PR 70 DCAM, perfect, $100, 3000 plus major error coins $50, $1,500 plus the Philadelphia and Denver coins in high-grade MS67 red condition are rare and command hundreds of dollars. Recent auctions. Real sales from the coin world. Let's look at some of the most impressive auction sales involving 1979 pennies. A 1979 PMS 67 plus red Lincoln cent sold for $646 in a heritage auction. A 1979 DMS 67 red example fetched $411 at Stack's Bowers. A 1979 S proof PR 70 DCM penny was sold for over $250 on eBay. Or a dramatic off-center 1979 penny struck 50% off, sold $4,900. These auction prices prove that condition and uniqueness can turn a common coin into a valuable collectible. Could a 1979 penny be worth millions? Now for the million-dollar question, literally. Could any 1979 penny be worth millions? Currently, number 1979 penny has ever sold for 7 figures, but rare combinations of mint errors, top condition, and market demand can create huge values. If a 1979 penny struck on a silver planchet or some unknown error surfaced, and it was the only one of its kind, it could potentially reach 6 figures, or more to so. While a typical 1979 penny won't make you a millionaire, rare, pristine, or error-filled versions absolutely can be worth hundreds or even thousands. Conclusion: check your 1979 pennies. So there you have it, the complete story behind the 1979 Lincoln cent. While most are worth only face value, a lucky few are worth serious cash. Whether it's a pristine MS-67 red coin or an unusual error strike, your everyday penny could hold surprising value. Take a second look at the change in your drawer. You might just be holding a small piece of American history that could earn you a big reward. If you enjoyed this video, hit that like button, subscribe for more rare coin facts, and drop a comment if you've got a cool 1979 penny of your own. And as always, happy hunting, and may your next penny be the one that changes everything.